Hello everyone. Today's our topic is Class 8 Political Science, the Constitution and the need for laws. What is a constitution? A constitution is a set of rules, laws and principles according to which a country is governed. The rules and laws are specially created to suit the needs of the people of that country. The Constitution also deals with the composition of the government with a detailed explanation of its different organs: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. The legislature makes the laws, the executive implements the laws, and the judiciary interprets the laws. A constitution is essential as it denotes the nature of the political system of a country. That is, whether it has a democratic system of governance, a monarchical one, or some other system. For example, Indian Constitution declares that India is a secular democratic republic, whereas Nepal was ruled by a monarchy for several centuries. After massive protests by the people of Nepal, democracy was established there in 1990. But the Constitution of Nepal continued to acknowledge the power of the monarchy. In April 2008, elections were held in Nepal and the Communist Party of Nepal came to power. In May 2008, the monarchy was abolished and Nepal was declared as a federal democratic republic. The Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution is a comprehensive document containing 395 articles and 11 schedules. The Indian Constitution defines the power of the Indian legislatures, both central and the state, powers of the executive, and the powers of the judiciary. It lays down the fundamental rights and the duties of the citizens and the directive principles of state policy. It also contains special provisions for safeguarding the interests of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. The need for laws. Every game has its own set of rules. If there were no rules, there would be chaos and maybe even violence. Adjustments, negotiations, and a framework to reconcile differences must be created for every human being to enjoy life to the fullest. In India, at the time of independence, there were several customs and practices like untouchability, the treatment of women and the tribal people, alcoholism, and the dowry system. To put an end to these practices, laws had to be created and to be enforced. The Constitution and the rule of law. Our Constitution established the rule of law in India. That is, violation of these laws was made punishable and no one was above the law, irrespective of caste, class, creed, or gender. Laws were framed specifically to uproot social evils and free those who had traditionally ill-treated and dishonored. The Constitution of India banned untouchability and sati and made provision for the remarriage of widows. The Constitution also protected the rights of minority groups in India. Some of the important laws framed: Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Act 1989, Employment of Manual Scavengers and Construction of Dry Latrines Act 1993, the Bonded Labour System Act 1976, Protection of Human Rights Act 1993, Disabilities Act 1995, Mizoram Liquor Total Prohibition Act 1995. Legality of Laws. The Constitution is the ultimate source of power. Laws contained in the Constitution are sacrosanct and binding on every citizen of India. The Indian Constitution has provided for an independent and powerful judiciary that is responsible for defending the rights of the common man. It is entrusted with the job of upholding the legality of the Constitution. Then the judiciary has the right to declare it null and void. The judiciary also has the power to punish all breakers of the law. In conclusion, it can be said that we need a constitution as first, it expresses the self-determination of the citizens. Second, it embodies the civil rights of the people. Third, the constitution establishes the legal framework for democracy, laws and dissent. Wherever there are laws, there is bound to be dissent or opposition to it. If a law goes against the interests of a group of people, then the group will protest to express its dissatisfaction. Expressing dissent can take various forms like peaceful marches, non cooperation, violent protests, strikes, etc. Sometimes governments are forced to abolish or modify the laws due to such protests. Thank you.